Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Major League Baseball, the Show 16 with me, the Gray Gamer. And we went a full game last week. Got into a little bit of trouble since 9 innings. So we're going against the Curve. They're 5-4. We're 4-5. So here we go. Batter up.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 50. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rafael Carrasco strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Altoona, center fielder, Rafael Carrasco.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. DK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. 2 is left. Green. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
And it's quickly 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Wes Acho will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Walter Stewart will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Walter Stewart.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And you know, he's a guy that's definitely going to attack you with the fastball. He's got a good one, so why not?
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Lamb scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Fisher Asuncion will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Diaz is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Enrique Batista into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Got him. Yeah.
Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Number 56 stands in for the first time.
Pitcher, number 56.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
How about that swing?
Rick Rubio will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
To first, right to him. To second for one.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
I tried to push it.
Got that double play. He needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Eddie Esposito leads it off here. Bottom third of the order.
Yeah, we got to run in on it anyway. So, okay, here we go.
So
Time
far,
to
and obviously it's still early, but
go after
they
him.
need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Lamb is up with it. Throw to first
Good
in
job.
time.
Thank you.
The leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, right fielder.
At the plate, Eduardo Montañez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the
got him
second out of the
looking.
inning. Brandon Presley digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the
Let's get him.
time to just take a little off.
There it is.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him.
Sorry,
and
Elvis.
the inning is over. Make it 9 straight
Presley.
here to start the ball game. Rafael Carrasco is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Nice.
Yeah, not a real good job
Later.
of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Sid Yu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well,
Bye-bye.
this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Walter Stewart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. McNeil ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Digging in to try it again. Fisher Asuncion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Enrique Batista is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Squirrels lead it 2-0. For 56, steps in now.
I get to lead it off.
The Flying Squirrels, pitcher, number 56.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtime.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Rick Rubio steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there.
Out.
On to first. The double play.
Ah, got another single and went into another
More than a little unlucky.
2
This ball's just absolutely
double play.
stolen, but right at the third baseman on 1 hop, so he can autograph the ball before getting that double play started, and he'll roll it.
Eddie Esposito makes
Okay,
his way
well, I
the
get
box
back to
lead
helping
us
my own
off in the
cause
6th
here.
inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
That's the
foul over
slider.
towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Got him on a high fastball too.
At the plate, Eduardo Montañez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Land is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Thank you.
The pitcher, number
Brandon Presley is into the box.
The pitcher.
He was a strikeout victim in
Let's
his first
see.
try.
What'd
Yeah,
you
they
do to
fanned him
me
on a
last
fastball
time?
so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Nowhere
1-0.
close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Who pulled
I
the
got a ball,
string
1
and had
strike.
him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Two and two
balls,
now with 2 away
strikes.
and the base is empty.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate. Leading off the inning, Rafael Carrasco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to short. Estes right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Sid Yu will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Number 56 will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Carrasco is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder.
Walter Stewart will step in now. He's bounced
Leading
out and
number
flown
Altuve.
out in his first 2 plate
baseman.
appearances.
Walter Stewart.
On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it will be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. On his way to pitch number 75. It's a swinging bunt up the line. To his left, big aim. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. And a foul pop behind the plate. Lamb has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, a huge out, number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Hit to short. Estes loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 24 have been set down.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for helping me.
Eddie Esposito will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach this 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because you've done a heck of a job also.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rubio is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Sean Carrington.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Lamb is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say?
Wow.
27 up, 27 down, and you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys.
All right. Well, thank you guys for stopping by and checking me out. I do appreciate it.
Low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.